do we got for today? Let's see. Oh, yeah. James O'Keefe removed from Project Veritas. This was following a board dispute. So what went down and what is next for America's free speech journalists? And what's the first word you can think of that rhymes with O'Keefe? Chris?
Queef.
Correct.
I didn't know that.
Biden meets Zelensky in Ukraine. Promises another $500 million. All the while, the residents of East Palestine, Ohio, haven't gotten a damn thing. Not a visit. Nothing from this administration. No higher-ups, that is. And why? Why is Ohio rash trending on Twitter? Chris, did you see the Ohio rash?
No, I have not.
Oh, boy.
That'll be good.
Jesus Christ.
Of Latter-day Saints?
No, definitely not. I went to a couple of their services. It's not for me. The Asbury University calls an end to its non-stop revival. This was after 11 days of prayer. Will it stop, though? Or is praising the Lord spreading across this country faster than ever before? Jesus Christ. All right. I got a question for you. Which famous child actress just turned 19 and is hot AF and makes me look even creepier than ever? That's right. Once you find out, you may never be able to watch this huge show ever again. Unfortunately. Damn. But hey, mount up, regulators. It's time to arm yourself with information ammunition. Now on the Joe Padula Show. Absolutely.
He doesn't wonder what it's like on the ground in Afghanistan. He's been there, serving our country and defending Lady Liberty.
Absolutely.
It's the Joe Padula Show, Clarksville's Conversation.
Ah, yes. What's going on? My name is Joe Padula. I am a veteran, not a victim. Former Screaming Eagle soldier from the 2nd Brigade Combat Team Strike of the 101st Airborne Division Air Assault. And I appreciate you all for the opportunity and your time, as we are all now soldiers in today's culture war. And we, the people, shall be victorious. Absolutely. What's going on, Chris?
Not much. How are you today, Joe?
What's up, Cardboard Bay?
Bay 2.0.
Bay 2.0! So, with that being said, make sure to hit that like button, share this video, subscribe to the channels, comment with your thoughts, and hey, if you're on Facebook, send some stars. What's up, Chad? What's up, Paula?
Or those Rumble rants, too.
Ah, yes, the Rumble rants.
Don't forget
Yeah. I'll tell you what, if you want a one-stop shop on how to connect to it all so you don't miss a thing, let's play some national headlines today. But first, don't miss a thing and subscribe to @JoePadula on Linktree. Yes. Have you seen this?
No.
I should have sent this to you, Chris.
You should have.
So from here, takes you to everything. Subscribe, and they'll alert you. This is a way to get away from that shadow ban.
That makes sense.
Okay? So if you go to, and the link is right in this video description, click it, hit subscribe, then go to either ones that you guys want. And look, the Spotify, you can watch this stuff right there. Oh, you can see the Austin P. Brawl.
I heard about that and the suspension.
A little suspension coming up. I wonder if it had to do with the cheerleaders.
It did.
Oh. So, yeah, that's what we're looking at. So, Linktree. Link is in the video description. All right, moving forward. Headline. Austin police officer hurt in street racing takeover footage shows mob swarm police car. Did you see this weekend in Austin, Texas?
No.
Get out of these liberal-ran cities. It behooves you.
Either that or take it back.
Oh, yeah. Peacefully.
Yeah, vote, obviously.
That's right. Daily Wire reporting. So, the police in Austin, Texas, said that one officer was injured in connection to a number of street racing incidents across the state capitol. This was Saturday night. They took over. They took over the streets. Austin Police Department announced on Sunday that the riotous behavior resulted in several police cars being damaged in addition to injury. Check this out. Have you seen these? Let me go here. Come on, baby. Come on, baby.
Play the music.
There it is. Okay. Austin on Twitter. Check this out. Slowly, slowly. Multiple people caught on fire last night during the takeover of Austin streets.
I'm glad these people have tire money.
Look.
He's got a case of the hot foot.
Take it off.
What is it? Play stupid games, win stupid prizes?
Play stupid games, win stupid prizes.
Take it off. Yeah!
Take it off. Somebody just hit him in the nuts.
Look at this. Savannah Hernandez on Twitter. Welcome to Austin, Texas. It didn't used to be like this. Yeah, Paul is right. Stop, drop, and roll, idiots.
There's one car for a mob of people.
Chad, tell Brenda I said hello. Awesome people right there. And they know how to party, too. Oh, boy. I'm still hungover from that wedding. Chris, say that again? I missed that.
Listen, they sent one cop car for that many people. You just can't do that.
Yeah, that's not assault, right? But what is it going to do? This is what happens when you have a... Oh, it's our boy, Steve Inman.
I like him.
Oh, he's so good. And yes, we follow each other on Twitter. And you can follow, too, by going to my link tree and then going to Twitter and click follow. See how easy it is now?
Yeah.
It's great. It's a one-stop shop. All right, here we go. Let's see what Steve Inman. He is a commentator.
Welcome to Austin, Texas, where douchebags have hijacked the corner of the street, thinking if they travel fast enough or spin around and end up exploding that they'll go back in time. But instead, they all end up as friggin' filet mignon, human flaming hot pockets scattered like a bunch of cockroaches. You have a dude with a face on his belly looking like Quado from Total Recall, people pulling down their friggin' pants. My God. Justice being served instantly like a cup of friggin' noodles. Let's take a look at the replay here. What were they thinking? That's right, they weren't thinking at all. They just thought they were cool. They're like, our generation's so cool, so hip. We make our trucks explode while people film us, and we run around like a bunch of scared little bitches like we don't know what the hell to do. Like we could have just stopped, dropped,
Benny
and rolled.
Hill
Like,
mode.
no, let's take our clothes off. Then we'll post this on Instagram, go viral for all the wrong reasons, and do it all over again tomorrow. Welcome to...
Yeah.
Wow.
Craziness out there. Yeah.
So my theory is if you shoot fireworks at a police officer, that should be the same as shooting at a police officer.
Right? Look at this.
That's right, idiots. Film it all.
Yeah. Man, in Texas. Yeah, Austin, Texas is as woke as you can get.
Look at all those people just trying to get home.
Right? They're just trying to get home. What's up, Karen? How you doing? The founder and CEO. Yeah, we're about to get into... And Karen brings up a good point. That's a great tease. We're about to get into the James O'Keefe Project Veritas scenario, if you will. But yeah, that was Austin, Texas this weekend.
This is ridiculous.
Again, Clown World. Follow Clown World. They're great. But yeah, all right. Moving on.
Moving on up.
Not to Austin. No way, no how. All right, there you go. There's our coverage of what took place in Austin, Texas.
So stupid.
Yeah, most dangerous city in America is? Chris, your guess?
Amarillo.
You're going with Amarillo, according to PropertyClub.com.
I'd actually probably say Memphis.
It is Memphis.
I figured.
All right. Yeah, get out of these cities for crying out loud. Or like what Chris said.
Vote.
Yeah. Look who runs it. Look who runs it. Oh, but this is a Republican state. Yeah, there's a thing called,
With a Democratic mayor.
Right. It's states don't run everything. That's what I love about being in Tennessee. Clarksville, Montgomery County, we got to make our own rules during lockdowns.
That's it. Our mayor went with the, let's see what the health department suggests,
Yeah.
which was smart.
Yeah. New Orleans. Oh, get out of New Orleans to Detroit, Chicago. She's not going to get reelected, by the way.
You don't think so?
No. Lubbock, Texas. Stockton, California. All right, there you go. So now you know something a little bit more than maybe you did before. I don't need to keep on rhyming. I got to stop. I don't like the rhymes. All right, moving forward. Hey, don't forget, hit that like. Do it right now. Smash the hearts, whatever. Share, subscribe to the channels. Linktree is in the video description. Here we go. National headlines today. Real quick, I want to talk about water dogs.
Scuba and safety.
You for scuba, Ruben?
I am for scuba.
I am for scuba. Well, if you want to be for scuba, you got to get certified, or else you go on these cruises and you pay out the wazoo because they overcharge you for certification when you're on the island because they can. It's like it being an airport when you want to buy food.
Yeah,
Guess what?
$35 for a burger.
Right.
$19 for a soda.
So yeah, before you do anything, you got to get certified and do it through Water Dog Scuba and Safety. waterdogs-scuba.com. Fun, affordable, all the goods. Right.
CPR certified.
Yes, always good stuff. Go check them out, waterdogs-scuba.com. All right, here we go. Project Veritas.
James O'Keefe.
Yep, removed from the PV following board dispute, the post-millennial reporting. Let's see what we got, Chris.
Dun, dun, dun.
Dun, 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 dun. James O'Keefe founded Project Veritas in 2011. This is his baby, by the way.
Yeah.
Was it CEO? His brand, provocative journalism, changed the face of investigative reporting. I have to agree with you 100% post-millennial. So, with that being said, he's... This comes after some 16 staffers tried to oust him from the leadership of his own company, claiming, among other things, that he was difficult to work for and once even stole the sandwich, resulting in a dispute within the board of directors. Lies.
Even if he is hard to work with.
Oh, yeah, that's probably not a lie.
You know what?
This guy's probably highly motivated.
The problem is you're not being told that you have to work there.
I agree with Paula. It is nothing without O'Keefe.
Yeah.
And we're going to get into that in just a moment. So Project Veritas says, well, I'll tell you what. Let's take a look at this video.
Roll that beautiful bean footage.
James O'Keefe's video. O'Keefe's.
Kiefer's?
Kiefer Sutherland's.
Keeps.
No relationship. All right, here's from Charlie Kirk.
There were tactical disagreements.
So O'Keefe made this video for the staff and sent it out, and he knew he was going to get leaked, you know?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
But it was about a 10-minute clip, here a segment. Here's just 2 minutes of it.
Agreements about the boldness of approaches soliciting donations. I was told, and I'm paraphrasing, by asking for X dollars right now, you will prevent 10X dollars down the road. That advice ran contrary to everything I knew to be true in my 13 years of fundraising. But that conflict was even more fundamental and essentially boiled down to this. And my vision, I'm going to paraphrase Howard Rourke, the architect, quote, I don't build in order to have donors. I have donors in order to build. That's what I believed, and I felt like we had a conflict of visions. We measure our success in terms of what we produce, not just in terms of our wallets. That was a pretty fundamental conflict, I felt. The day prior, I had informed him in front of his colleagues that if he wasn't willing to follow my lead, he'd be shown the door. I tried to deal with it privately, but I was unsuccessful, and the disagreement boiled over publicly in a staff meeting. The next day, this individual refused to resign, so I fired him. Later that same day, that's Thursday, February 2nd, a few days after the 50 million viewed Pfizer videos, I was informed.
Real quick, who brought that up earlier about
Paula.
Was it Paula?
I believe so.
So I think it was Karen.
Karen.
That's
Yes,
right.
yes.
That's right. The founder and CEO fired from his company for exposing Pfizer. So many things since that viral video of undercover journalism took place in that New York restaurant.
Right.
With the guy, right?
Yeah.
Craziness.
I've seen this kind of videos before.
So many distractions have been presented to us in the form of news ever since that video.
Yeah, you don't even call it news anymore.
So it could even be that they got inside of Project Veritas. I mean, Pfizer's got a lot of money, a lot of influence. Maybe somebody wanted to stir the pot. Go figure this happens all right after, like
Pfizer.
Karen said,
Right after Pfizer, yeah.
the Pfizer exposure.
Informed by a different officer of Project Veritas that he would go to the board in a few hours from that moment and have an emergency vote to restructure this company. Receiving an agenda in my email while I was sitting on an airplane tarmac with the doors closing, the meeting was scheduled for the moment that my plane landed in Nashville. It became clear to me in that moment I would be removed from my position at Project Veritas by the time I landed at my destination. So, our mission continues on. I'm not done.
No
the
way.
mission will perhaps take on a new name, and it may be no longer called Veritas, Project Veritas. I'll need a bunch of people around me, and I'll make sure
What should he call it?
I'll make sure you know how to find me. So with that, I'm going to collect my things. I'm going to load them into my car.
That's a great question, Paula. Didn't he protect himself from this? I guess not.
And I hope to see some of you soon.
Oh, he'll have followers. Remember, like Jim Brewer and Half Baked and Tom Cruise and Jerry Maguire.
Yeah.
Who's coming with me?
Yeah.
Who's coming with me? He'll have people come with him. Yeah, he should call it the O'Keefe Queef,
I'd call it, yeah, that would be funny.
right?
Well,
And that's no, they're like sound effect is like, right?
I would call it like Project Expandere, which is Latin for expose.
Oh, what does Veritas mean?
I'm looking it up right now.
Alexa, what's a translation of Veritas?
Okay, but which language do you want me to translate to?
Never mind. She's so difficult. But yeah, there you
The
go.
truth. Yeah,
Oh.
it's Latin.
Project Truth.
Project Truth, Latin. Because if you go back to Tombstone, be no veritas.
Ah,
Hear no truth.
so check this out. So, Project Veritas has got a problem. Paula, I will follow him also.
Me too. They'll lose everything.
So there's a website, Social Blade,
Yeah.
and you could track in real time follows and non-follows. Check this out. This was from earlier. 1.4 million. Mm-hmm. Let's see what it's at now. Oh my God. Look at that number.
Just keeps going.
Yeah.
Just keeps going.
Did they lose over 1 million followers? Yes, they did.
Not over 1 million. They lost 100,000.
Oh, I'm 100,000. I'm sorry. You're right. Wow. That's a lot.
That's why I'm in this chair.
Yes. I saw big numbers. I go, millions. Did they lose a gazillion followers? That's crazy.
No, that's the money that got sent over to Ukraine.
About that.
I'm sorry, are we new here?
How do you think Project Veritas responded on Twitter?
Like a bitch.
Well, half credit, because I don't think they said a GD word.
Right. Circle back to nothing.
So they still got pinned to the top is O'Keefe's video of the Pfizer, right? Sure, they'll take all that ad money, okay, that comes with that. February 16th, no. Yeah. Today's the 20th. Nothing. They haven't tweeted anything in 4 days. You little, they're scared. They are scared of this. Look, it's still going.
Oh, yeah. Dropping.
This is in real time. Social Blade. Wow. Or as Owen Wilson would say, wow.
Wow.
Unreal. Should I unfollow him?
Yeah.
Should I?
Yeah.
Damn.
I mean, what's the point in following him?
I'm hoping he
O'Keefe's
comes.
not there?
I'm hoping that this is a. Oops! No, just kidding.
Well, and then we can follow back
Come
when he
back.
does.
All right, fine. Yeah. I support James O'Keefe. Unfollow.
Are you sure you want to unfollow?
Oh, look, there's my unfollow. There it is.
there.
No, that's it. That's the unfollow.
Right there.
That's that right there.
Right there.
Right there.
How about now?
Jesus Christ! Look at this. Wow. Wow. All right. Well, there's your James O'Keefe update on Project Veritas.
This is an open invitation, James. Come on down to Clarksville, 45 minutes, or come up to Clarksville, 45 minutes northwest. We'll take care of it.
Yeah, I'll even get you an Uber.
Hell, I'll drive and pick you up my damn self.
He might want the Uber.
I have a nice truck.
Yeah, no, your truck is too nice. That's the problem.
I have a motorcycle.
Get him on the back of your motorbike. Motorbike, do it.
Motorbike? What are you, 1920s?
Motorbike. Hey, you know what to do. There's a link tree description in link in the video description. Click on it. Follow us on all these things. Get notified when we put out information. Okay, here we go.
Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share, and star.
Send some stars. Thank you. National headlines today.
Brought
Next
to you
one.
by...
Blue Cord Realty.
Really?
Brought to you by Pfizer.
Brought to you by
Pfizer.
Project
Pfizer.
Veritas' Pfizer.
Yeah, listen, Clarksville. You know, Chris just mentioned, hey, O'Keefe, come to Clarksville because he's always in Nashville. Yo, you guys come to Clarksville. If you're trying to move out of some of these crap holes in this country, move to Clarksville. It is beautiful. You have a chance of freedom here. So,
We have the big city feel with the country living.
Yeah, low taxes, too.
And Blue Cord Realty can make sure that you can find the place that you'll love forever.
Yeah, buying, selling. If you want to own property, you need it managed, they got you covered. If you're looking to rent, they got you covered. Blue Cord Realty, Clarksville.com. As for Kelly or Bill, Kelly, you want to talk to Kelly. Bill's, he's impressive too, though. All right, here we go. Headline. Biden meets Zelensky in Ukraine, promises another $500 million. Of
course he does.
Damn it.
Get his hand out of our wallets.
Look at this. Sorry, how America left. All right.
Paula says, can you keep the ticker up on somewhere
Oh.
of the loss of the followers?
Yeah, okay. You know what? All right, let me pull that up. Dun, dun, dun. Okay, I got to go back a slide, all right? Yeah, don't forget to like, subscribe. Here. Okay, here we go. It's this one. I'll keep this up then. And we'll go back to it from time to time. Good call, Paula.
Remember, 1,360,233.
Yeah. Boom. All right, so here we go. All right. Republicans blast Biden for going to Ukraine before the toxic Ohio train site. That's a fair point. Members of the GOP criticize, like, it only take an hour. You just go there.
Yeah, he doesn't even have to get an Air Force One. He can take
Yeah, you take the Marine one.
Yeah.
Right. You just go there for an hour.
just fly over. Don't even stop. Just fly over.
Same
Say
thing
you
with,
were there.
Same thing with the Secretary of Transportation, Pete Buttigieg.
Butt gig.
Yeah. Like,
Pete butt gig.
I think they're afraid to go.
Well, yeah.
Like, actually, like...
If you, well, I don't know if it's that, but I think it's more of a kind of like they did with the border. If you go, then they know that you know about it.
Yeah.
If you don't go, it's easy to push to the back.
So, First American Republicans, MAGA Alliance, blasted Joe Biden for going to Ukraine, making a visit to, before making a visit to East Palestine. That's in Ohio. That's where the train derailed 3 weeks ago. 3 weeks ago. Let's see. This is Matt Gaetz. Matt Gaetz is great on Twitter. When our border is in crisis, Joe Biden goes home to nap in Delaware. When Ohio burns with toxic chemicals, the Biden's admins says everything is fine. So on President's Day, I'm not surprised that Biden is ditching America for Ukraine. Well, he ditched America's interests since the start of his presidency. Yeah, don't forget about the Afghanistan withdrawal, too, everybody. Oh, boy. Yeah, there's Matt Gaetz. Marjorie Taylor Greene. Biden didn't go to East Palestine, Ohio on President's Day. He went to Ukraine on a non-NATO nation. Yeah, don't forget that. It's a non-NATO nation whose leader is an actor and who is apparently now commanding our United States military to world war. We must impeach this America last fool before it's too late.
You know, I'm not going to fault him for being an actor.
Zelensky.
Right.
Well, no, he was an actor.
Right.
Yeah.
I can't fault him for that because we had Ronald Reagan.
Mm-hmm. I agree. I hear you.
So, I mean, just because you had a previous job before you became president doesn't mean you don't have love for your country.
Scott Perry, breathtaking that Biden can show up in Ukraine to ensure their border is secure, but can't do the same for America.
America.
Oh, Maya Flores. Love her out of Texas there. On President's Day, Joe Biden decided to visit Ukraine before Ohio. Retweet if you think Biden is the worst president in the United States history. Trump Jr. Of course Joe Biden is in Ukraine and not Ohio, because screw Americans. Bernard Kerik. Him and Hunter has financial ties to Ukraine. He doesn't have any ties to the border or East Palestine, Ohio.
It's enough to be said there.
That's exactly it. Bernard Kerik, formerly New York, what was he, chief of police? And then was with Rudy, right? Bernard Kerik. What's up, biblical theology? Biblical goes, James got caught in an FBI Epstein honeypot plot. You think so, huh? Ooh, the plot thickens with biblical theology. Gail types in, he wanted to leave the area completely because of the toxic air. No toxic air in Ukraine. I'm kind of agreeing with Paula. Either they don't want to go there because people has got his kid, right?
Right.
He doesn't want to. He's seeing the stuff that we're seeing, you know, with the rashes and everything that we're going to take a look at in a moment.
Water.
The rainbow water, the dead fish, okay, the
Dead foxes.
the family coughing up the blood.
Yeah.
All right, he sees it. It's either that or because they know they'll go there and they'll get booed.
Or both.
On live TV. Yeah, that's right. Or both. Right.
And you're right. It's Bernard Bailey Kerik, former police commissioner.
Police commissioner, that's what it was. That's
The
right.
commish.
The commish. Oh, my God. Look at that number now. Paula, do me a favor. Type in this number in the comments so we can keep track. Because Project Veritas keeps losing followers after this James O'Keefe. I'm out. Who's coming with me? Ron DeSantis made a good point, too. You know, the governor out of Florida.
Yeah.
So
He's currently in New York.
he said that Biden's weak leadership led to Russia's invasions into Ukraine last year, right? He's very concerned about those borders halfway around the world, DeSantis said, referencing the lack of focus on the southern border security. It's the truth. DeSantis engaged in a one-day, three-city law and order tour on Monday.
Yeah, he's in New York City trying to steal cops.
Oh, yeah? Oh, he's recruiting cops to come down to Florida? That's brilliant.
Smart.
That is brilliant. Yeah, come on down. Hey, lower taxes. Lower taxes. Hey, you could carry your pistol, you know, without getting harassed.
That's it. We are a constitutional carry here in Tennessee.
Boy. And they're still dressing them up like this, huh? They're still dressing them up.
You know what? I'm not mad at him. That's comfy.
No, okay, I get it.
When you're comfy, it's comfy.
Yeah, it's part of the theater. Oh boy. Look at that. No, oh my God, it's still going down.
Yeah. Just a moment ago, it was at 775, and here we are at...
Almost under the 300 mark.
Yeah, well, we can do a countdown for under 3. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, now.
So the Kremlin was warned. They were given a heads up.
Da?
Hey, Biden's going to be flying to Ukraine. Yeah, the White House warned the Kremlin before President Joe Biden made his surprise trip to Kyiv Monday. So Biden left Washington in secret at 4:15 a.m. He was sleeping anyway. This was Sunday.
I don't know. That's about the time he gets up.
Could be.
He does go to bed at like 5:30 in the afternoon.
Could be. And, yes, White House officials said that they wouldn't give additional details on Biden's transportation. You mean Air Force One?
Pretty much. They had a slew of special reporters on the aircraft.
Of course they did.
And all cell phones and everything had to be confiscated for the flight.
So, boom, Air Force One goes to Poland, goes to Kyiv. Right. Poland. And then, they do all that good stuff. So, with that being said, look at that.
Wow, we're already almost under 100.
Is Project Veritas gonna be under? Remember, they started at almost 1.5 million followers.
Yeah, when we started.
And then it was 1.4. And now, is it gonna drop under 1.3 million followers because of the James O'Keefe?
Well, I mean, it's showing you minute by minute how it's dropping.
Look at that. In real time. Social Blade. Great site. I highly recommend. All right. You tell me about this. The air raid sirens sound off as Biden and Zelensky walk through Kyiv. Not one person makes a mad dash or a cover for it.
Well, to be fair, on the other side of the coin, they've been having that siren go off now for like a week straight.
Listen, if an air raid goes off and the leader of the free world is there, yeah, I'm calling theater. This is theater.
It might be. Well, I mean, you remember being overseas. Every time you heard that siren, at some point you were just like, well, if it's my time, it's my time. I'm not getting out of bed.
Yeah. As a foot soldier, yeah. But the leader of the free world. It's all theater. Right? I mean, it starts as soon as they walk out. It's all theater. They had a little red mark where he was going to walk, where he had to stop. Yeah, but I hear what you're saying, but it's all theater. It's a beautiful city.
What's left of it?
What, Kyiv?
Yeah.
This city's fine. Biblical theology, yes, it's all drama. Agreed. Biblical theology. Great name. How do you pronounce the next one?
Exegesis. Exeges. I can't.
I love
Because we can't read what comes after. It's blocked off.
Great name. And what about the money? $500 million.
That's only $500 million.
Now over $100 billion.
What's a half a billion amongst friends?
$100 billion in total. There it is.
And we definitely are making it rain.
Jesus. He's got a great body, though.
I mean, I'd take him to the woodshed.
I like his tattoos. Do you think those are real?
Probably.
Real expensive. All right.
But still no planes. That's right.
Yeah, still no planes. They want the jets, man. Real quick, breaking news quiz. Are you ready for it?
Sure.
Okay, Chris. You're more than welcome to play at home Which former White House occupant is going to East Palestine, Ohio, to meet with the victims?
Donald Trump.
Columbia's Dispatch reporting.
I only know that because now FEMA is going the day after he's there.
What a coincidence, huh?
Yep.
Oh, what did I click on?
I don't want to
An
know.
ad. So, Donald Trump to visit East Palestine next week, according to Fox News.
And that is Trump country.
Yeah. What do you win? 70%?
Yeah,
Of
72%.
72.
So he's actually going this week.
He's going Wednesday.
Right.
He's going to be there on Wednesday. Friggin' A. Good for you, man. Good for you. Should be interesting. Yep, he's going to be heading over there. What's her name's also going? Erin Brockovich.
Oh, yeah?
Yep. Erin Brockovich is heading over there. And here's Donald J. Trump talking to Zelensky back in the day. Let's see what we got.
But it will continue in the future.
Well, we're working with Ukraine, and we want other countries to work with Ukraine. When I say work, I'm referring to money. They should put up more money. We put up a lot of money. I gave you anti-tank busters that, frankly, President Obama was sending you pillows and sheets. And I gave you anti-tank busters, and a lot of people didn't want to do that, but I did it. And I really hope that Russia, because I really believe that President Putin would like to do something, I really hope that you and President Putin get together and can solve your problem.
Will the military aid continue?
Yeah. I have no patience for injustice, no tolerance for government incompetence, no sympathy for leaders who fail their citizens. I agree. Hey, look, Ohio is suffering from a chemical disaster. F 'em. Pretty much. It kind of is disrespectful. Trump balls.
I mean, they're the right color.
They're orange. My balls are huge. These are huge balls. Ask Melania. Melania. Babe, tell them how huge my balls are. Thank you. She knows. But yeah, so Trump will be there Wednesday. East Palestine, Ohio. You think the media is going to cover it at all?
Nope.
Nope.
Fox will.
I think Fox will, and I think local media will.
Yeah.
But do you think CNN will?
Nope.
Do you think MSNBC will?
Nope.
Do you think ABC Network?
Other than the local ABC network? Nope.
Right. What about ESPN? Nope. You know what John F. Kennedy Jr. said about Donald J. Trump back in the day? Like 1999, before he was killed?
He's a hell of a guy.
Before he died. Sorry, did I say before he was killed?
Freudian slip.
Okay, sorry. You know he was running against Hillary, right, for New York Senator,
Oh, I'm
right
sure.
before he died.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just saying, it was poor timing.
So is the runway.
One Kennedy quote that the Democrats never mention. Quote, if my dear friend Donald Trump ever decided to sacrifice his fabulous billionaire lifestyle to become president, he would be an unstoppable force for ultimate justice that Democrats and Republicans alike would celebrate. John F. Kennedy Jr. That was in George Magazine, June 1st, 1999. Alexa, what date did John F. Kennedy Jr. die?
John Kennedy Jr. died on July 16, 1999, at the age of 38 years.
Wow. Right after.
Would you look at that? Not even
Right
3
after.
weeks after.
Damn. All right. I know. All right. Okay, we talked about the Ohio rash, right, earlier?
Yeah.
On Twitter?
Yep.
Well, here, let's see. Go to Twitter, type in Ohio rash. CNN, East Palestine, Ohio residents break out in rashes, report headaches, right? We knew about the headaches and everything.
Right.
Entire day in East Palestine, Ohio. I think the government is lying to you. You've obviously seen these videos
we saw those.
of the water in East Palestine, but what those
Jesus.
videos don't confer is the air quality as well in East Palestine. The air quality is noxious when you get there. There's like you can like it essentially burns Your skin, when you're breathing the air, I'm sort of walking around here at the airport just to sort of get some air circulation. It burns your skin. Breathing the air.
So Benny Johnson, he's the only guy that. So he took $20,000 of his money and gave it to 20 different families, $1,000 apiece.
Right.
That's all they got. Nobody else. No governments there. Okay.
The trained people are giving out $1,000 per resident.
Right.
But that's it, $1,000, and then you're done. Thanks. Move on.
Good luck selling your house.
Good luck going and paying for medical with $1,000.
Good luck. Shit, man. Crazy. Let's see what else we got.
Palestine High School's lobby, and I want to get your take, Miss, on everything that happened. I saw you, I believe, asked a question. What's the experience been like for you? Overall, front to back. What are you disappointed?
Marnie knows. They said the air quality around Ground Zero was safe too, right, Marnie?
With
and then thousands die from cancer.
Yep.
Of the first responders, the cleanup crew down there, and it took a friggin' woke comedian like who was that?
Yeah.
Daily Show back in the day.
Jon Stewart.
Jon Stewart, who's lost his mind.
Yeah.
To actually get the ball rolling. And that was
Well, I think
a decade and a half later
just wanted,
when they start seeing the side effects.
That's what we want. I live in Negley, and my daughter lives right beside me, just 3.5 miles from the wreck site. She had animals die. That creek runs right past her property that had the dead fish in it and all that. We just want answers. We want to know if it's safe.
That's all they want to know, is if it's safe.
Let the government lie to you.
Damn.
My question is what is that property valued at?
What property?
Palestine area.
Well, say if they had a house and they, could get $200,000 for it. No way, no how now.
Right. But
no way.
What do you think the likelihood of the government swooping in and purchasing it for whatever purpose they want?
I don't even know if that's the answer either.
I mean, have you not seen natural disasters or disasters like that where the government comes in and buys the land?
Nope.
Interesting
I have yet to see a sparrow. I used to have them in my yard all the time. I have yet to see one. I put bird feeders out again today.
Any show up?
Nope.
Yo, birds know.
Oh, yeah.
Birds know. They know when the earthquake is about to happen.
Birds, animals in general know.
Amanda Brashears was going to feed her 5 hens and rooster this morning.
Norfolk Southern CEO says that cleanup was a success.
My chickens slowed down and they died.
One of his foxes even died. Out of nowhere, he just started coughing really hard and just shut down. And
damn.
You're holding your dead fox?
Some residents. Look, even CNN is finally coming around to report on this.
Which is surprising.
And it took forever.
Yeah, well.
Took forever. This is 3 weeks now.
You don't expect them to just be out in the open with it.
So CNN's not reporting on it. Jesus.
FEMA is now sending a team to East Palestine, Ohio. And this comes more than 2 weeks after the train derailment threatened the small town.
And what, a day after Trump announced he was going? Is that what you said, right?
Yep.
Governor Mike DeWine came under criticism for not requesting federal aid sooner. And then his office criticized FEMA over allegations.
That's a good question. Did government buy the land from the 3 Mile Island?
Yeah.
Yeah, did they?
I believe so.
All right. Chris is producing.
FEMA was not stepping up to help. Meantime, there are new reports that former President Trump will be visiting East Palestine on Wednesday.
Look at the picture they use. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Do you see what I mean? News Nation. That's the one owned by CNN, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Trump is expected to meet with community members. And now word that Erin Brockovich will also be in East Palestine for a town hall meeting. News Nation was the first network to speak with her after.
She was hotter in the movie. What happened?
Different actress.
Oh, it wasn't her?
Right.
Okay.
Apparently, 3 Mile Island is owned by Constellation Energy Solutions.
Oh, okay.
Which sounds very much like a government entity.
In Ohio.
Right.
This is.
Look at that.
Yeah, so y'all know that train derailment that happened in East Palestine, Ohio? This is what's happening to the people that live there. I'm only going to show a couple, but there's so many posts like this from people that live in.
And again, I mean, it is the internet.
Mm-hmm.
Who knows? All we're saying is here's what's on the internet.
Right.
That's it.
The thing is the government's got to realize, especially Joe Biden, and I say that, and George, don't kill us. Joe Biden has to realize that the internet is out there, that people communicate through the internet, and that hiding things that the government does now makes it so much more difficult because there's cameras everywhere. People are always filming everything.
And not...
And you can't censor them.
And ignoring just creates more questions.
Right.
In that area on Facebook showing that they're getting these weird rashes.
Is that a rash or a sunburn?
I don't know. In February in Ohio? Yeah, I don't know.
Windburn?
All right. So that's Ohio Rash on Twitter. Norfolk Southern CEO. Terribly sorry.
2 weeks ago. Now, that apology.
That reminds me of that South Park episode of BP. We're sorry.
We're sorry. We didn't mean to hurt you.
Sorry. We're
Disastrous
sorry.
train derailment that spilled some toxic chemicals in East Palestine just 2 weeks ago. Now, that apology comes as some residents are telling News Nation they're experiencing health problems from rashes to nosebleeds and head.
All right.
And ironically, none of the stuff that we've been talking about right now is trending.
None, huh?
On Twitter. On the Twitter.
Got a J6 update for you.
Oh, really?
Yep. The House Republicans are going to release J6 videos to Tucker Carlson.
Ooh, that should be interesting.
Right. All of it to Tucker.
I'll watch it.
All of it. So stay tuned. Stay tuned, my friends. Yeah, Marjorie Taylor Greene. I like her. Got a little crush on her, too. I bet she's a hoot.
Oh, I bet she is, too.
J6 videotapes will also be available for all J6 defendants. All 42,000 hours.
Good.
Thank you, Speaker McCarthy.
Some lawyers are going to make lots of money.
And then Lauren Loomer, my girl Laura Loomer.
Yeah.
Investigative journalist, author, former Project Veritas operative. Oh, she left.
Well, yeah. Let's check back on that real quick. What number are we at? Wow. So when we started keeping track of the timer the second time, it was 1,358,775.
They're losing thousands in minutes.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Thousands in minutes. Lauren Loomer's gone.
They're already down
look at that
5,000
former. So she goes, details matter. Where will all 42,000 hours be available? Where will it be hosted? Where will it be free to access? You said J6 defendants. Right. What about the American public? Stop playing word games. I have to agree with Laura on this. And as much as I would like to have a good time with Representative Marjorie Taylor Greene, yeah, I would like to see the footage too.
I'm wondering if anyone, I mean, we have, what's his name here in Nashville? That is a defendant of J6.
Yeah, well, listen, as soon as there's a Ukraine flag in the profile,
yeah, I'm done.
You know where it's going. All right. So, yeah, looking forward to that. Stay tuned. Tucker. Look at that count. Still go.
Oh, it went up a second.
Oh, did it go up?
Just 1 second.
Hey, make sure to like, subscribe, comment, and definitely share this video. Send some stars. There is a link tree with all of the sites. Click on that link tree and subscribe to @JoePadula. And hopefully that will get rid of some of the shadow ban, because it's supposed to, through Linktree, notify when things get talked about or posted.
Paula brings up a good question.
What does Paula bring up?
So I'm waiting to hear about all the connections of all the other train derailments.
Oh, are we being attacked?
Norfolk Southern just had another train derailment up in Michigan.
Could you Google train splinters or
Splitters?
Maybe splitters that people can put on the track. Very interested in that. Very, very interesting. National headlines today, powered by ClarksvilleOfficeNow.com. We actually broadcast live from the Office Now studios in Clarksville, Tennessee. And if you have a business and you want an office address, but you don't want to pay for an office, then you really want Office Now. Look at this. Yeah, move to Clarksville with Blue Cord, right? Then you bring your business here and you get all these luxury suites for just a fraction of the cost. And, I mean, it's worth it. It's really worth it. It's worth it for all the free coffee they provide and the snackies.
Really, the coffee is really good.
Damn. So, yeah, premier Clarksville location, mailing address, free on-site parking, entrepreneurial library, managed campus, Wi-Fi, utilities included, conference room use, main break room and lounge areas, educational classes, monthly social networking events, discount on renting, event space, and classrooms, and so much more. Yeah, ClarksvilleOfficeNow.com. Hey, if you want to start your own podcast or show,
hint, hint,
you can get your own studio and make it happen. And I wish we could turn the camera around. You got to see this place.
It's a nice studio.
It's really come together.
Right now.
There's no tomorrow.
Over me. They just lost another 1,000 from the last time we checked that count.
Did they? Another 1,000. Asbury University calls an end to its nonstop revival after 11 days of prayer. Have you seen this?
No.
This is awesome. This is awesome sauce. Okay? Here we go. WKRN News 2 Nashville reporting on this. So this is pretty cool. Here, let's see who's going to be reporting to. I was hoping it was
Duckworth.
First on Fox tonight, the nonstop revival
Bodie
at Asbury University is taking its first pause. Over the past week and a half, national outlets and people from all over the country have came to experience the movement in the small Kentucky town. Danielle Miskell is there now and tells us how the students have started a movement they cannot carry by themselves any longer, requiring more help to keep the revival going.
Many people that I have spoken with have described tonight as beautiful. Because while this 24-hour service format is ending, there is still this indescribable feeling that a movement has just begun. Many people are calling this a revival, but Asbury University says only...
Yeah, Paula brings a good point. I like the fact that it's not being run by anyone specific.
history is going to be able to determine that. So they're choosing to call this an outpouring. It started as just a regular chapel service, but students have not felt the need to stop. Instead, they've kept going.
Like,
now,
they kept going.
More have joined from across Kentucky, the U.S., and now the world.
For 11 days.
It's just over 1,400 people, and it's been filled every night, plus 4 more overflow locations. The live worship music has also not stopped playing for nearly 2 weeks. Asbury University says the last time they saw a revival at this scale was in 1970.
Which they're about to make this movie.
Spiritual awakening, you know.
They're about to make a movie about that revival in the 70s.
Really?
Yeah, and it stars Kelsey Grammer. Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, I'm looking forward to it. And it stars the guy who plays Jesus in The Chosen.
Okay.
If you haven't watched The Chosen yet, you got to watch it. It's so good. Wow. It's so good. But yeah, the guy that plays Jesus in The Chosen is in this movie too. It's coming out in March, I believe.
And if you're a Christian, you would say, you know, God is moving. And we're seeing that in a real way. And there's a huge need for that. I mean, if you look at what's going on in the world, especially with Gen Z, you know, rates of mental health and issues and depression and suicides, they're never higher than they've been. And that's tragic. And so we are seeing that students are truly finding hope and healing.
Good for these kids.
Stories were before our eyes of students being
And yes, The Chosen
restored,
is awesome,
and
Paula.
It's a beautiful thing.
So after tonight, this 24-hour service is
She's
going to
cute.
be dispersing across
Oh,
many
yeah.
locations and times, and you can find all of that on Asbury University's website.
I bet she
And the timing
seasons her
of this
chicken.
schedule change is probably not a coincidence.
What does that mean?
But it is happening ahead of
What does
this
that mean? It
Thursday,
means that
when there
us
just happens to be a global event
Most
called
Southerners
the
don't know how to season their chicken.
Oh.
focus of that is the same focus
Salt,
as here,
pepper.
which
See,
is
Marnie gives a heart too. Marnie thinks she's cute also.
reporting in Wilmore.
Or Marnie, are you giving a heart for the story?
Or me.
Yeah, yeah.
I'll take that too.
But yeah, so this big, awesome, good for them.
So a split rail, I have it up for you. They just lost another 1,000.
Jeez.
Split rail is a second type of train derailment thing that they use at the railroad.
Yeah, split rail.
And wedge is the first one that they
Okay.
use. And they do, derail trains purposely at times.
I put in Asbury Revival.
Mm-hmm.
Had a tough time getting that revival word out on Twitter. Look at this.
It's a lot. Graham Allen from Texas.
Look, it's even outside now. This was Sunday. So proud to announce that Asbury Revival has spread to over 20 different college campuses now.
Good.
This is a beautiful scene. God is strong and powerful. Oh boy, will they get so pissed if we take back the colleges.
We are.
Oh, shh. Yeah.
You'll ruin it.
Sorry. No, they're winning. They're winning. Even in the rain, they're like, screw it, Jesus. You know, someone in the comments there was like, oh, see, it's a cult, because they're singing and dancing. Okay, then people that go to a Miley Cyrus concert is a cult then, too.
Well, I mean, you kind of have to be if you
know
like
what I mean?
Miley Cyrus.
Don't be rude. Small Kentucky town with a population of 6,000. More than 20,000 plus people have converged this weekend. Without any famous musician, preacher, celebrity, or politician to draw them, only Jesus. This is a genuine move of God.
That's good for the economy.
Yeah. And it's peaceful.
How about we do a revival over there in Palestine?
And it's peaceful. I don't want to
around there.
Yeah.
Show them love.
Yeah. Okay. I see what you're saying. But yeah, what a difference from Austin, Texas, gathering, to this type of gathering.
I mean, I don't see flames and people doing burnouts and donuts. So
I hope people are being saved.
I hope there's people with donuts, though.
I am hungry.
Oh, they lost another 1,000.
Did they really? Yeah. It's 1,000 every minute.
So right now they've lost 8,000 people since we started counting.
And that was just a half hour ago.
Yeah, well, since we decided to keep track.
Oh,
of the
okay,
count.
that's right. Wow, thousands they're losing Project Veritas because James O'Keefe. Oh,
this is a big jump.
Moving. Oh, it's coming back up. Look, they're gaining.
Of course, it would stop on 444.
I'm playing those numbers.
You should box.
Mm-hmm. Box it.
Box it.
All right. You know what to do. Linktree helps us. Like, subscribe, hit the likes too, and I appreciate the comments, no doubt. All right, breaking news quiz. You ready, Chris?
Sure.
What statement was made in the past that got the Joe Padula Show a YouTube strike that studies now prove is truth?
Everything.
All right, we'll give it to you.
I mean, what are my options?
Well, here's a clue. Maybe Bill Maher can help you with the answer.
Oh,
Bill Maher.
Takoof.
You're getting warmer.
Paper today, kind of a big story, I think. I wonder how much it's going to get covered in the liberal media, because it's about how natural immunity. They did a giant study, 65 countries, or maybe something like 65 countries, many, many different studies. They looked at them all. Natural immunity, as good or better than the vaccine. Something I've been saying since the beginning, and I get called an anti-vaxxer. That's not an anti-vaxxer.
Yeah.
That's true.
Bill Maher.
This is the kind of thing, my problem with the media from both sides is not that you guys lie. It's that you tell me your side of the story that you want me to know. You don't tell me the whole story. I'd be curious as to how much play this story gets, because I remember reading that they did a study of Republicans versus Democrats. The question was, what percentage, this is like a year and a half ago, what percentage of people who get COVID require hospitalization? The answer is less than 1%. Almost half of Democrats thought it was over 50%. They listened to your network. Where do they get that kind of information?
That was to you. That was clearly.
I don't know. Yeah, so that's exactly what it was. We were talking about immunity. And we got a strike. But here's that study, okay?
Be careful.
Here's that study.
George is watching.
This is the study. This is not me. This is the study.
Studies said, coming from the Lancet.
Coming from, guess who funded this study? Here, let's go to
Project Veritas.
No.
That'd be like
full
circle.
Where is it? Where's the funding?
Probably all the way down at the bottom.
Discussion. No, I think I passed it. Results. Methods. Meth heads.
Crystal Methodist? I didn't know they were around.
Here we go. Funding. Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation.
Of course.
So now they're even. Okay? So the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation is the one that funded this study. One of also Jay Stanton, Gillespie, J&E, Nordstrom. It's nice to see that Pfizer was not involved in this study.
Which they basically are, because it's Bill and Melinda Gates.
Yeah, but he's backpedaling now, Bill Gates, on these. Did you see this? He's like, humada.
Yeah.
Right.
How much of that is just...
avoiding lawsuits?
Yeah, that and smoke and mirrors.
Avoiding lawsuits, maybe. Who knows? Who knows? Here's what the elite said, okay? Natural immunity from COVID is not safer than the vaccine. That's the New York Times. No, I'm not subscribing.
Never will. Not even for $1.
No. The bans that people got. Look at this. Facebook banned 3,000 accounts for COVID-19 and vaccine misinformation.
Misinformation.
Which is now accuracy.
Information.
Thanks to this study brought to you by Bill Gates. That's right. Game over. That was loud. But hey, free speech, real quick. This guy, see, we want to have the free speech discussion, but we were getting banned and shadow banned and friggin', you're anti-vaxxer. No, I'm anti-mandate first and foremost.
Right.
Okay?
It's up to you and whatever your doctors say.
But this guy nailed it. I don't even know what the squawk box is, but I'm guessing it's on NBC.
On the fact that Twitter is one of the main forums for open public discourse and debate today. It is one of the reasons I love this program is that people with diverse views can come together and exchange those views. We have lost those sacred spaces. Say what you will about Twitter. It is one of those few spaces on the internet today where
Medical
people are
freedom.
still able to engage in dialogue outside of their echo chambers. Come back to your question, though.
Pelosi is very dangerous. If you look at the Capitol, Washington Post put out a story yesterday about how the Capitol Police watched this break-in, or would have if anybody was monitoring the cameras. The stuff that was said about him it definitely leads to additional violence. And you can say this. I'm not saying this just about the Democrats. This is definitely a situation where Republicans have been put in this position. We're going to have Scalise on, who was shot. He's going to
Of course.
to us about these.
So this is, but Becky, the thing I will tell you is this is not unique to this moment. We have been having this debate in this country since 1776, since 1789. This is the fundamental American debate. It is the bargain of free speech in our country. All right, free speech is not intended for the speech we love. It is intended for the speech that we do not love. Without it, it's not a free speech country.
Bingo. Bang it. Free speech is not
Trust me,
for.
you're not that guy.
Oh yeah. Free speech is not for what we want to hear. Free speech is there
for what we don't want to hear.
Right.
And it's NBC, by the way.
NBC.
You can tell by the little peacocks going on the bottom of the screen.
Yeah, nice little peacock. The squawk.
What a great place to stop that.
Because of this study now. Right.
Dun, 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 dun.
And don't ever forget all these videos that they tried to shove down our throats to.
Oh, yeah. And they still do.
Boosters. So cringe. Where's the Ask Your Doctor song?
Nowhere.
Talk to your doctor, see what they say.
Doctor feel good.
And if they tell you something weird, then just say nay, nay, or something. You know, where?
Right.
Well, like, what is this? Oh, my God. Jesus.
Whether it's Pfizer.
Don't ever forget this. Don't ever forget this happened.
Everybody, it's time to vaccinate. No time to waste.
Jesus.
No more cutting your own hair now. Vaccine's on its way.
Jeez.
Got the vaccine and it's being
The doctor that was in charge of my case told me to
what
get
happened?
used to being handicapped.
Oh, what happened? Someone broke into the video feed.
I never thought I would never be able to get up and go to the bathroom.
I took him to get the vaccine. That was the last time I spoke to him.
Family says the mother and grandmother was healthy before she got her shot and that her sudden death came as a shock.
Listen, all of these heart attacks that's happening, okay?
Myocarditis.
Of course, the world. Listen, again, you talk to your doctor. You don't listen to stupid friggin' Jimmy Kimmel or Stephen Colbert or James Corden, right? You listen to your doctor.
I don't take my medical advice from those people.
Literally just following doctor's orders, following the government mandates.
Of course, Paula. Of course. Jesus Christ.
Now, states.
Oh, no.
Now, just to be clear.
Yeah. Yes.
We're not saying that the COVID is not real. We're not saying that.
I never said that.
It hasn't killed people. We're saying talk to your doctor about if it's right for you. Your doctor knows you better than the government knows you.
You talk to your doctor about something that has especially if you're under 70 years old, a 99.999999% survival rate.
Right.
Talk to your doctor.
Talk to the guy who knows you better than the guy who's screwing you.
Right. Gail says, my girlfriend, who was brilliant, got sick after the shot. She will never be the same. Will never be able to work again.
And that's probably...
It's unfortunate to hear. It
very
sounds like she probably had some type of allergy to it and maybe just didn't even, talk to her allergist about this. Red Pill Jen on the show has an allergy against one of these things in the vaccines.
Right, I do.
Right. Me, I take my vitamins. I love it. Where's that mandate?
I take the vitamins that you recommended too.
Oh, good.
And I feel great.
Good. Yeah, they work out nice. It's designed to work out great.
Herbalistic.
So there's that. But yeah, we couldn't talk about it, right? Because we were, and we still can't. They still shadow ban us. There's still people out there that because they're so into it, they can't admit wrong, or not even wrong. They don't want to admit that maybe.
Yeah, we'll get a strike from George in 6 months.
Probably. Maybe from this one. Look,
Yeah.
look at the number now.
Yeah, we'll get a strike from this next month, 6 months from now.
So it's teetering on this area here, huh? But look at this.
No, it's gone down.
Look at this.
Wow.
Let's see. When did it start?
Straight awkward downward decline. I was about to say, what time did they start keeping their track?
I don't know. It's too small for me to see. That's what she said.
I wasn't going to go there.
It's down to 346. All right.
Yeah, so they've lost over 10,000.
Jesus, just since we started tracking. So from 1.5 million followers to now 1.346.
Right. When we started, I think it was at 1.5. So they've lost over 200,000.
Make sure to like, subscribe, share the whole bit. Linktree is in this video description. Please subscribe to @JoePadula on Linktree, and hopefully that gets rid of the banning stuff. I'm ready for a beer. Are you ready for a beer, Chris?
I'm ready for a shot.
Yeah. Hey, they sell. They got liquor there too at Tennessee Valley Brewing Company over there at 1088 Lowe's Drive, right? Or 2088 Lowe's Drive. Yeah, it's right next to the China King buffet. That's why there's no stray cats.
Yeah, good place, good people, good food.
Yep. And they make their in-house food. They're Clarksville's first nano brewery, not a microbrewery, but the first nano brewery. They got great events there, like VD Trivia on Valentine's Day. That was fun. Yeah, the live music. They bring the comics, the whole bit. Yeah, open 7 days a week. Always look at the food. See, you can't go wrong.
No, that food is pretty good.
Yeah, go check them out. Tennessee Valley Brewing Company. Their link is in this video description as well. There's Eric. He's horny.
Very.
He's very horny.
He's pretty big on the horn.
All right. Here it is. Which famous child actress just turned 19 and is hot AF?
I don't want to know.
Can you take a guess? I covered the faces with the question marks.
I have no idea.
You have no idea?
No, I don't have kids.
But, you probably watch the show. Do you have Netflix?
No.
It is Millie Bobby Brown from Stranger Things. She turned 19 and is drop dead gorgeous, Chris. You don't watch Stranger Things?
No.
Can you get the theme music going?
Stranger Things? Yeah.
Look at her. You don't know what she was like on the show.
Well, yeah, I don't want to know.
Like how can they continue to do Stranger Things when she's looking like this? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
She's gorgeous. I mean, I know that's a lot of dolled up makeup, but Paula goes, have one for me with the beers. We'll do. Yeah, I don't know how they're going to keep doing this show, Stranger Things.
I mean, and she's supposed to be like 5 for the rest of her life?
I don't know. I was just hoping. I should follow her on Instagram. Let me take a look here. Do I follow her? To the hounds of... Nope, but I will. Yeah. Yeah, she's looking great, man.
See, she may look pretty. She's young. I'm not looking into that. If you can't have a drink with me legally, I don't want to try to...
I'll buy her the alcohol.
I bet you will.
Yeah, I would. And she's got some cans, speaking of alcohol. I didn't even realize. Wow.
You can legally say that now.
Yes, that's right. But here's the thing. Now I can't watch the show.
I mean, you can.
No, she plays like a kid in the show.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Well.
Yep. Good for her. So, yeah, she's 19 years old now. Millie Bobby Brown.
They all have to grow up sometime, Joe.
I guess so. But, like, look, here's her on the show. Do you see what I mean?
Yeah, well, you always have older children playing younger people.
It's not right. It's not fair. They can't do this to us.
Life is not fair, Joe.
Let's see what else I got on her. Oh, here she is partying. Do you want to see her partying?
No.
Are you sure?
Yeah, because I didn't get to party with her. Yeah.
Yep.
No, because what the hell would I talk to her about? Rugrats?
No, she's 19. You could talk about, like, I don't know, 19-year-old stuff.
Yeah, because I know what 19-year-olds are into.
Happy birthday, Millie. You think she's drunk at her 19-year-old party?
Oh, probably. The clubs don't give a shit about her age. They just care about her,
And look, they're playing 50 Cent. This song is about 20 years old.
Yeah.
All right. Enough, Chris, enough. Just let
Sorry.
it go.
I'm sorry.
Just let it go. Aw. All right. So, yes, make sure to like, subscribe the whole bit. Chris, that's all I got.
Really?
Should we go to that count again?
Yeah, one last time.
Dope!
That's all right. It'll go right back down.
3, 4, 5. Last we checked was 3, 4, 6, right?
Right. It's down another 1,000.
Project Veritas. Our main story for the night, James O'Keefe. He's out.
O'Keefe.
He's going to go do his own thing. He's going to take his ball.
His bat and his ball and go home.
And go home. On the field that he built. Right.
You would think that there's got to be something in there planned.
Something. Up. Keep going.
So the thing is he's actually,
Okay.
he might be like the main shareholder.
Could be.
So the board kicks him out, but he still owns Project Veritas. So he's still collecting from Project Veritas.
I wonder. All right. Let's vamoose.
Adios.
That was a damn good show.
It was a damn good show.
Hodge twins. All right. Chris, you got anything before we leave?
Yeah, love one another and put down the damn phones. Motorcyclists are going to be out there as the weather gets warmer. Yes, I know you're going to say, they got to watch out for cars.
That's
but
right.
It's a lot easier to look for a car to look out for a motorcycle.
Understood. Cardboard Bay?
Or I got nothing.
I can't do it. His laugh is great. He's got the best laugh.
He does.
I hope he's all right.
Yeah.
Yeah? What was he doing something?
He was out of town.
Oh, okay.
He said he was going to try and make it back in town, but traffic.
Yeah.
It is President's Day.
True. All right. Thank you for hanging out with us. Thank you for the comments. Appreciate you all. Don't forget, if you want to help continue free speech, it's not free. It really isn't. It takes a lot of time and effort. So, yeah. Go to that link tree. See what you can do. Thank you for enabling us to have a conversation here on the Joe Padula Show. America's Party with a Purpose. Absolutely.